Hello, everyone. Welcome to week three. This week we will complete project one. Last week we selected themes, set up the navigation, and the general placement of the content. This week we will install a video recorder plugin. Some of you may have already experimented with plugins, so things might be rather routine. For the rest of us, things might be a little new. So let's kind of step through the process of plugins. But first, what is a plugin? It is really just a mini app that you can install in your WordPress that can add functionality to a page or pages. Plugins can be added via the plugin menu in the WordPress admin. There's really two ways to get those plugins in there. One is you can just search on Google and find plugins, download them and upload them. Or you can search through the plugin, add the plugin page in the WordPress admin. So directly from WordPress, you can search and add plugins that way. Um, so I want you to remember as you're looking for plugins, uh, keep in mind that plugins are not all created equal. Um, while they can offer quick, sometimes amazing solutions and functionality, they can also be problematic. They can be buggy. They can get outdated, and sometimes they can be incompatible with your theme or your version of WordPress that you're using. Let me share my screen here for a minute. All righty. So just wanted to show an example of what I mean by problematic. Um, so this is our week three um, learning activity section. And here's our practice exercise. And so the plugin that we will practice installing and using is a video capture plugin. So let's click on the link that's provided in the classroom. And as you can see, you get an error here. This plugin has been closed as of May 4th. 2018. So sometimes uh, developers will leave their plugins up. Sometimes they will frequently update. Sometimes they will abandon them altogether. And like this one, the author actually took it down. So what do? All is not lost. And while I could have fixed the link in the classroom, I want to make sure that you guys are actually watching the videos and looking at the announcements. So if you don't watch this video, you won't know what to do once you hit this bad link here. So as I mentioned before, you can search on Google. So you can just go to Google, type in something like video capture WordPress plugin, something like that. Any combination of those words to see what comes up. And so I went through real quick, and there's a number of plugins that you can check out. This one, video post webcam recorder. You can read over the details, read over the reviews, installation support, and look over here to see when was this last updated. Is it compatible with your WordPress version? And so if you can find something that's been updated within the last year, you're doing good. Updated within the last few weeks, you're doing awesome. So those are the best, but something that hasn't been updated in 2 or 3 years may work just fine. Sometimes you have to test those out. Here is another one, Zigio. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but that's another thing that you can check out. 4 months ago, you can see how many people have they're active. There's 200. Coming back to this one, there's only 100. And then there's another one here out of a different, these are directly WordPress. You see up here, over here, this is just a plugin that's offered by another developer through their particular website. So you can check out all of these. So you can go to Google here and you can download, and it'll have a zip file that you will upload into your WordPress site. Well, as I mentioned before, you can go straight into the WordPress here and go to plugins, and here's add new right here, add new. And so you can click on that, and you can either upload the plugin if you downloaded it from one of these sites. You can also Ziggeo, you can search for plugins in here. Let's go ahead with lowercase Ziggeo and see what comes up. There we go. We have a number of the video pieces that that crop up there, or you could just do a video recorder and see what comes up. And then here you've got that one, and you get a whole host of other recorder options. And so, again, you can look at when they were last updated, what the reviews are saying, the people that have reviewed it are saying, is it compatible with your version, and things like that. So that is where you go. You upload these guys. And I wanted to also say, oh, yes, in the not the announcements, but in the class, it's you want to make sure that it is a separate page and not something that comes up in your menu. And so when you create your new page, it may be automatically added to your menu. And so what you can do is just go to appearance here, and then menus, and you guys may already know this. And then from here, you can search all the pages on your site to find which pages you want to include and which ones you don't want to include in the menu. And then you can just drag these, drag them out, but you can remove them if needed. So that is how you can create new pages, but not have them show up in your main menu. All right, so I hope that helps you guys. And as always, if you have any questions, just give me a holler, and I'll get back at you, as soon as I can. So appreciate all your hard work so far. So keep it up, and reach out if you have any questions. All right. So thanks a bunch, and I will see you guys when I see you. Thanks. Bye.